Okay. It looks like we are good. All right. I'll give it a couple moments to let everyone come in. Like very unkempt today. Let's see. I'll give everybody a couple moments. Hey, Kevin, how's it going, buddy? Hector, how's it going? Bro, Montana. All right, how are you today? I am doing well. I'm doing well. Um, yeah, I'm doing very well actually. Very well. I was talking with my boss Nathan, Gabriel, Daniel, Tiffany. How's it going, guys? Hey, Paul. All right. So, it's been a while since my last AMA. It's been like what, 2 months? Last time I did this, I was doing an update for you guys on the year 5 of the Next Gen Film Awards, to which, guys, I'm really happy you guys enjoyed that. Like seriously, I'm really happy you guys did. Um, let's see. No worries. Give me 1 second. Okay. Glad you're okay. Yeah, I'm all good. I'm good. I'm all good. But yeah, I'm really happy that you guys enjoyed year 5. John and I put in so much work into it. Gotta let my chai tea here. John and I put so much work into that, and we're really happy that you guys loved it as much as we did. Because we were fucking nervous about how it would go down, but seeing the reception you guys gave to it made us so happy. You have a nice hair table. Believe it or not, I have not showered at all. I have not. I really woke up like an hour and 10 minutes ago, and I've just been trying to get everything ready for this. I love your shirt. Yep, Camp Crystal Lake running team. Run for your life. What's keeping you from Bofas? Um, Everything is going well down here, except the fact that people are idiots about the whole masks thing, which drives me fucking crazy. Hey, yeah, I'm all good, man. Yes, I have played The Last of Us. I have been in the game. Speaking of which, aw, thank you, Raymond. I appreciate it, man. Thank you. I just got a super chat. Thank you, man. I have played The Last of Us Part 2. Gary and I are recording our review tonight, and I am actually doing a spoiler chat, a spoiler talk with Zach Pope, Ren Geekness, and Film Optics Saturday morning. Um, I won't say what I think about it quite yet, but I will say this right now. The vitriol that that game has gotten is just absolutely insane. Like the way I look at part 2 is the way how people viewed The Last Jedi. And I love The Last Jedi, so that should tell you right there. Um, you're talking to the Pope? Yes, I am. Yes, no one's well, here is the thing. People are saying that Tenet is going to come out in August, but if I'm honest to God, I don't be surprised if it gets delayed again. I won't be surprised about that. A Norwegian movie? No, I haven't. I need to pay attention to more to foreign films. I was actually speaking of uh horror movies. Actually, I okay. So if you guys follow me on Twitter, I mentioned on Twitter that I watched two horror films last night. Two classics, actually. They both came out in the 70s. I'm going to review one of them in October because, okay, here's the first update for you all. So, 2 years ago in October, I did a little thing called the Halloween Horror Reviews, my kind of abridged edition of the Halloween Horror-thon, which I did back in 2011, and I reviewed one horror film a week. So what I'm gonna do is that for this year there's 5 weeks, so I'm gonna review a horror film every Friday, and also adding one on Halloween. And one of those horror films I'm gonna review is actually the original Black Christmas, which I saw last night. And the other horror film that I'm going to review is the original Paranormal Activity. So that's two of them for you guys. So that's a little sneak peek for you guys, if you will. Hey Tanner, how's it going? Have I played SpongeBob Rehydrated yet? No. I have heard that game is broken. Like I have legitimately heard that if you do a glitch the right way in that game, they get to the final boss within like the first 5 minutes, which I think is crazy. Um, it's the worst year ever. I can agree with that. I legitimately can agree with that. I this year was supposed to be absolutely amazing. I had so much planned this year. I really did. I had planned on going to Comic-Con this year. I had planned on saving up a lot of money for Comic-Con. To which, speaking of, I do have a little plug to tell you guys about for something I'm doing with Flick Direct that I'm having an absolute blast with doing. Um, but I was supposed to go to Comic Con before the whole quarantine hit. I was gonna be seeing A Quiet Place Part 2, although it is coming out in September. I was gonna be seeing the New Mutants. I was gonna be seeing Mulan. There was so much stuff I was gonna be seeing, but no, coronavirus fucked it all up, essentially. 2016 was terrible, do not get me wrong, but this year's been garbage. There has been some great films coming out. Any good horror films this year? Yeah. Have you seen The Invisible Man? That movie is amazing, along with The Lodge, by the way. The Lodge is great. Hello, Billy. How's it going, man? Let's see. Okay, I see a question from Gabriel. I want to read it first. Since Resident Evil 2, 3, and Final Fantasy 7 got remade to varying levels of success, well, 3, I'll talk about them momentarily. Do you think Silent Hill could benefit with a remake? Yes. No question. There has to be a remake for that game coming out. I would love I would love a remake for Silent Hill. You guys know me. I Silent Hill's my favorite survival horror game. So if they remade Silent Hill 2, I'd lose my damn mind. Seriously. Will I review like a boss? Probably not, because I have not seen it yet. I will say though, next week I will be doing my late reviews roundup. Which okay, so next week, I think in the middle of next week, I will be reviewing Gretel and Hansel. I reviewed that actually. But next week, I don't know when exactly. It depends when I get my schedule. But I know I'm off Tuesday, so I think next Tuesday maybe. But I'm gonna try to do my late reviews roundup for the first half of the year, and surprisingly enough, there's not a lot of movies. But then again, that's only because a lot of theatrical releases. But this is what will be included in my late reviews roundup. Doolittle, yes, I actually did see Doolittle. I am gonna review The Hunt, which by the way, I will say I really liked The Hunt. I'm gonna be reviewing The King of Staten Island, which I still need to see actually. I know there's more I saw. I just can't think of them right now. So it's The Hunt, Doolittle. I'm gonna review King of Staten Island. I know there's others that I'm not thinking of right now. I might put a classic in there, like I might review Broken Arrow, to which I finally did see. But yeah, who knows? Have I heard of? I have, but I have not seen it. Bouts of the Batman Arkham games. The Arkham games are great. Arkham Asylum is great. Arkham City, if you ask me, that and the Spider-Man game from Insomniac are the best licensed games ever made. I have not beaten Arkham Knight though, although I know the plot twist. My opinion on The Last of Us Part 2. Okay. So, in terms of the story, this is what I will say, because I don't want to give my full thoughts yet, because Gary and I are recording our review tonight. The review should be out. I want to say, I'm guessing Friday night I'll have it out. It'll be sometime during the weekend, I know that much, because I'm recording so much gameplay footage. I will say this, in terms of the story, it's been divisive for The Last of Us Part 2. However, I love the story. I really do. I think it's brilliant, a brilliant character study about the cycle of violence and of how revenge, hate, and pain can lead to someone to losing everything. And I loved that. I know there's a lot of people that don't like um, certain story choices, to which I will not spoil for you guys. And by the way, guys, please, in the chat, do not give away spoilers, please. I know there are some story choices that piss people off, but personally for me, I thought it worked for the story. I thought it worked for the story. I thought it did. But no, I loved the story for that game so much. That was brilliant. Have I watched Mad Men? I have not. Actually, no. I've watched a couple of episodes. It's really good. Haunting of Hill House, yes. I actually never reviewed it. I might review it though, since Blywood Manor comes out this year. It would be a good idea. No spoilers, yeah, nor insults. Um, yes, it did. It sold 4 million copies, and some people are actually saying that the sales plummeted already. Well, the thing is that people don't realize is that Uncharted 4 plummeted 79% in the second week. So that kind of tends to happen, if you ask me. Um, I don't know if that's confirmed yet, Tavia. But if it is, then shit. I might have to really save my money at that point. Have I seen Scoob? No, I have not seen Scoob. I might see it. I don't know, to be honest. One movie I do want to see though is 7500, the one with Joseph Gordon-Levitt. I really want to see that. Like, I really want to see it. I've heard good things. Um, let's see. Artemis Fowl looks like a generic fantasy. It's not just Artemis Fowl. Do we really want to get into Artemis Fowl, guys? Because I fucking hated that movie. I legitimately hated that movie. Yeah, I legitimately hated Artemis Fowl. Let's see. Another super chat, man. Dude, Raymond, thank you so much. I appreciate it, man. Seriously. Do you see more Korean films? You know what? Okay. I have seen Old Boy. I just haven't reviewed it. And I have seen a bit of The Host, but I haven't seen all of The Host. So am I angry? Most disappointing I've been when leaving the theater. Maybe Fant Four Stick. Maybe Fant Four Stick. Yeah. Um. Yes, I actually have an update regarding streaming games coming up. I'll keep the update around the half an hour mark. Um. No, that's nah. Honestly, I don't see the point in ranking videos. I mean, I get why they're out there because I mean, it gets a lot of views, but I only want to make a ranking video for me if I have a passion for that ranking. Like for the Star Wars Skywalker saga, there was a reason why I did that, and plus, I love Star Wars, obviously, even though Rise of Skywalker was disappointing. I did the MCU one because the Infinity Saga was done with, but I thought about doing The Conjuring, but I was like, yeah, whatever on that one, to be honest. Oh, Capone's way better than Fan Four Stick. Way better. It's so much better. At least with Capone, there's character development in that movie, and at least there's a build up to a really good ending, if you ask me. Let's see. Sorry about that. I'm actually just texting someone really quick. Okay, let's do what else. Raymond, you were sending a lot of super chats, and I don't want you to go broke, dude. But I appreciate it, man. Seriously. Okay. I need to see Love, Death, and Robots. I need to see that. Okay. Would you consider Schindler's List to be the saddest movie ever made? It's definitely one of them. It's definitely one. If you ask me, Schindler's List, that's a movie I should review soon. Because that movie is one of the greatest movies of all time. That to me, if you ask me, you guys know that Lord of the Rings: Return of the King is my favorite movie of all time. However, I think Schindler's List is the most important movie that anybody needs to see. as depressing as it is. Ghost of Tsushima, hell yes. I am so hyped. I was actually hanging out with one of my best friends yesterday. They never heard the game, and I showed them gameplay, and they were like, holy shit. This looks amazing. Let's see here. Texting me red. I wish I had a redhead, babe. You kidding me? No, I'm just talking. I'm just messaging someone who I just started talking to. Let's see. Let me see what other questions we have. Which Spider-Man movie is worse? Um, Spider-Man 3 or The Amazing Spider-Man 2? I would say Spider-Man 3 is only better, only because Sandman and Hobgoblin are given some character development, where in Amazing Spider-Man 2, Rhino is given jack shit. Electro is given the bare minimum. And who is the third person in that movie? Amazing Spider-Man 2? Was it, Green Goblin? Barely anything? Yeah, I'd say Amazing Spider-Man 3 is better. I know, but still, come on. I appreciate it, though, nonetheless. Hey, Ben, how's it going? Have you seen the recent episodes? I have, yes. Which reminds me, I am coming back. I am coming back soon for both of us. I will be. I'll have a couple of reviews for you guys on both of us. Hey, Amy, how's it going, pal? I haven't spoken to you in a while, dude. Favorite quarantine snack, Amy? Favorite quarantine snack? There's a bunch of them. I mean, my favorite snack in general is Oreos, so I guess if that counts. Bofas is a show that I would appear on depending on my work schedule every Monday with my good buddies, Mr. Garrison, my buddies Jerome, and one of my best friends Shane. So yeah. So it's just a fun little talk show. We all miss you. Yeah, I miss you guys too. I do. I haven't made a video for you guys since when was the last video I made for you guys actually? I want to check. When was the last video I made for you guys? Because it was a while ago. And it was my quarantine videos, which was a week ago. Which, by the way, thank you guys. I really glad you enjoyed my quarantine vlogs. But no, my next review should actually be coming tonight. I will say this right now. I am reviewing Da 5 Bloods, the new Spike Lee movie. Which, spoiler alert, loved it. I loved Da 5 Bloods. I thought that was brilliant. That was so good. Favorite hobby to do during quarantine? Play video games and watch movies. I'm not joking. These are the two games I've been playing during quarantine. Well, more than two. Hold up. I had a game around here somewhere. Where the hell did it go? The fuck did my copy of it go? It's around here somewhere. Well, this is one of the games I've been playing. I'm on my second playthrough of it. I'm trying to get that platinum. So yeah. By the way, okay. I'll say right now, I love this game. I love it. I've been playing Last of Us Part 2, and I've been playing Doom Eternal, so yeah. 45 years ago? A game? Wow. And that's my third favorite horror film of all time, Jaws. Oh, speaking of which, I know you guys want to see it. My 4K copy of Jaws. This looks amazing in 4K, by the way, I should say. Okay. Oh man, I loved Da 5 Bloods, Raymond. I seriously did. Is your favorite '90s Disney movie? Well, if Hercules counts. Okay, my favorite anime movies. My favorite anime. Well, my favorite anime of all time. There's two in particular that come up. There's Akira, which blew my mind, and also Spirited Away. Um, oh, Last of Us Part Two. I'll easily over Red Dead Redemption 2. Now, I'm not saying that I don't hate Red Dead Redemption 2 because I think that Red Dead Redemption 2 was a phenomenal prequel. I have My biggest issue with that game, though, is that the epilogue drags on, I feel like, for way too long. Last of Us Part 2, though, I loved it from start to finish. Hello, Oscar. How's it going? Would you put Spielberg on your top five directors? Probably. Yeah, probably. I'm having a very good day, Tiffany. Think of Doctor Sleep. I love Doctor Sleep. That was in my top three films of last year, actually. If it had come out sooner, it would have been in my top 10 horror films of the past decade. I loved it. I loved it. Film a reaction video to unpopular horror. That wouldn't be a bad idea, actually. I mean, that'd be actually that wouldn't be a bad idea. Mm. Big W. Good idea. Binge Last Airbender, Avatar: The Last Airbender. That's one of my favorite shows of all time, The Last Airbender. It's so well, Avatar: The Last Airbender, not The Last Airbender. Fuck that movie. Um, which villain are you most excited to see in the Batman? Oh God, there's two of them. I'm excited to see Paul Dano as the Riddler because I thought he's a brilliant casting choice, and Colin Farrell as the Penguin. I love Colin Farrell. I just I feel like that when it comes to Colin Farrell, no one uses his talents the way that they should be used, and Colin Farrell is a brilliant actor. So I love that they cast him as the Penguin. And no, I haven't actually, Tavia. I want to play Maneater. I've heard really good things about it. I really want to play it. Any celebrity crushes that are redheads? Well, yeah, Karen Gillan's one of them. Do I think Uncharted should stop after? Yes, I love Uncharted. Do not get me wrong. I think the Uncharted games are absolutely amazing. Lost Legacy was easily the weakest out of all, but it's still a good adventure. 4 was just a terrific conclusion. There's no, I mean, there's a way to continue it if you played the game. You know what happens in the ending, but other than that, they should. Uncharted is Nathan Drake's story. Lost Legacy was a spin-off of that. So if anything, since they conclude Nathan Drake's story, they should conclude it. They shouldn't continue it. Although if Ryan Nolan North wants to continue it, I don't think he should, to be honest. Oh no, Colin Farrell is he has a good English accent. If you've seen Minority Report, he's brilliant in that. Um, oh, the Beatles or the Rolling Stones for a biopic. Um, I honestly don't know about that one. I don't know because they're both terrific bands, if you ask me. Avatar, okay. Avatar, I think, is visually mind blowing to look at. Story wise, overrated. Well, now that I look back at it, it should not have been nominated for the Oscar. Um, I'm glad that it won visual effects, but in terms of everything else, it should have been nominated for Best Picture. I'm sorry, it should not have been. Her Locker deserved Best Picture. Best video game developer: Rockstar, Insomniac, Naughty Dog, other. Okay, a couple of my favorite developers. Insomniac is definitely one of them. Naughty Dog is another one. Rockstar, Capcom. I mean, Devil May Cry. I mean, come on, you gotta love Devil May Cry. Let's see what else. Oh yeah, From Software. From Software. Which, by the way, I'm still playing Sekiro. I should add. What else do I have here? Um. Oh, it's Software. Come on, you gotta give them Doom and Quake. Oh well, I just realized there's the other game. This is the other game I've been playing during my quarantine. My other game. Yeah, Doom Eternal. I fucking love this game so much. You guys have no idea. It's one of my favorite shooters of all time. It really is. It's one of my favorite games of all time, if I'm being honest. Um, Thoughts of Prince of Egypt. I've actually never seen it, Prince of Egypt. At least Endgame has the highest grossing, yeah, until Avatar Part 2 takes it over. Have I seen John Carter? Yep. Not a good movie. Let's see. Let's see what else. Are you a fan of Tool? I've seen. I know one of their songs. That's about it. But yeah, I don't know too much about them. Let's see. My fan. I might see Doom Annihilation. No, and I'm not gonna see it. I refuse to see that movie. The last video game movie I watched was actually the Mortal Kombat Scorpion's Revenge movie, which I really dug a lot. I liked it a lot. Oh, both movies from Disney are bad. John Carter and Lone Ranger are bad, but Lone Ranger takes it from even more so. Lone Ranger is so fucking bad. Oh my god. Lone Ranger is terrible. Hated it. DC fandom, I mean, I'm excited to see it. I'm excited. And nice. Never thought I'd see a new I'm excited for the new Ratchet and Clank. It looks so good. I will say this right now, that Ratchet and Clank game makes me even more excited about the PS5, especially for that SSD, knowing how fast that thing is. I can't wait to play that game. Also, Kena, I think it is. Oh yeah, okay. I'll tell you guys right now, the games I'm most excited about when it comes to the PS5, there's that one called Little Devil something. It looks so charming. Pragmata looks very interesting. I'm also very excited for I have to look up the games again. Yes, I cannot wait for Resident Evil 8. That looks great. My favorite old tool brother. No. What if Mr. Krabs is Pearl's sugar daddy? That's a thought I don't want in my head, to be honest with you. Oh my god. I just thought of it. Oh. That is a thought I wish I'd never had in my head. Dark Shadows, the movie was meh. I love the first half of Dark Shadows. The second half, the fuck did that direction go into? Do I think that Rockstar will make a GTA 6? Yes. I do think they will. I think it's gonna take forever though for them to make it because they're putting so much into GTA Online. But and knowing that one of the Hauser brothers left Rockstar and he is a writer on the series. He's a writer on he's been writing the GTA series. So knowing that he's gone from Rockstar, it makes me wonder how they're going to match the writing of the previous GTA games. Replaying No May Cry. Nice, Tiffany. Very nice. 3 and 5 are my favorites. I agree. One, actually, no. It's 3, 1, and 5 for me. Sometimes 3, 5, and 1, but yeah. Detective Pikachu or really. Oh, I would say Detective Pikachu because at least that doesn't have a romance or a love interest I didn't really care about so much. Um, have I seen the Jaws sequels? No, I have not. My favorite video that I've done with Romy, Gary, and Shane? I actually don't know. Any of the Bofas episodes, I guess, at that point. Um, one movie that hasn't come out are you most excited to see? Dune. Enough said. Love Denis Villeneuve. Do I think movies should be canceled for the rest of the? It's honestly, it's hard to say to be honest because this whole coronavirus thing has fucked up everything. It's messed up everything. But knowing that AMC and a bunch of their theaters are trying to open up next month, and also here's something else. Sorry. If you guys didn't know this already, there are like what 9,000 or 10,000 new cases in Florida. So Florida's gonna become the new epicenter. It will be. So I don't know. Visitor. Oh God, who? I see muscles. Ah! Okay. Oh, I remember exactly what happened in Captain Marvel. I just think I just think it's a solid MCU movie. I think it's very solid. Hey, oh Andy, how's it going, dude? Are we in the Matrix? Oh my God. Okay. Now that we're in the half an hour mark, so I am going to give you guys a quick review of one of the movies I saw last night. I saw the original Changeling, the 1970. I gotta check when that came out. Um, Not the Clint Eastwood movie, the classic horror film. Came out 19. Oh, came out 1980. I thought it was 1970. I was wrong. Okay. So I saw the original Changeling, not the Clint Eastwood movie, but the original Canadian horror film. Holy crap! It was so good. It was a I expected that movie to be a certain way, just a straight up ghost story. It was, but it wasn't at the same time. I would give that movie honestly maybe like a 4.5 out of 5. It was. I think it's takes a bit to get going honestly, and there were some parts where it kind of drags a little bit. But oh god, that movie is so good. I love in that movie how they use, because typically in a ghost story you'll hear those ghost voices. How they do it in this movie, there's something about that sound really chilling. I loved. But yeah, I also performances, all amazing. How they did some of the practical effects are astonishing, especially the final sequence where all the parts of the staircase are lit up on fire. Um, it's so good, and the score, the music is brilliant too. I love Changeling. It's a great movie, fucking great movie. Have you heard of Audrey Hepburn? Of course I have. Yeah, um, and I do apologize if I'm not getting to everybody's questions. I'm just trying to also update you guys and uh, no, get to the and also answer as many as I possibly can. Cat to the Last Airbender. How about fuck the both of them, to say the least. When do I think movie theaters will open? Um, Another super chat, dude. Raymond, you have been killing it with the super chats, man. Seriously, I appreciate it so much, man. I appreciate the super chats so much, Raymond. I really do. Even if you say that it's not a lot, but seriously, I appreciate it nonetheless. I really do. Um, Wait, what was the question I was just looking at? Oh yeah, Catch the Last Airbender. None of them. Um, when do I think movie theaters will open? Honestly, I don't know. I don't. I mean, I would love for them to reopen, but the thing is, I don't want to risk my health at the same time. So my guess, maybe next month. I don't know. But yeah, Changeling, I think it's a great fucking horror movie. If you guys haven't seen it, I highly recommend it. The opening sequence of The Changeling made my jaw drop. Like I did not think it was gonna go. I did not think it was gonna go into a certain direction. Oh, it does. It absolutely does. Oh Jesus, that sucks. Yeah, from what I've heard, like countries in Asia, I know Australia is being it. I know a couple of countries that have beaten the virus, but no, the U.S. Here in the U.S., some states, people are too stupid to not be smart about it, which is really irritating me. Will I do any videos with my buddy soon? Yes. The middle of this month, it'll be Alex, Lucas, and I believe Gary and I are streaming our best movies of the past decade. That as well. We're gonna be doing that. Wow, only 7 people? Damn. Okay, I'm actually quite impressed by that. Let's see. Oh yeah, so for the other update. For the other update, here we go. Okay. So someone mentioned in the chat, I believe it was you, Billy, if I'm gonna be streaming games anytime soon. So this is something I'm planning on doing starting next month. Next month, it's an experiment to see how it lasts. Next year, not next year, but next month, I'm going to try and planning on streaming maybe once a week back on my YouTube channel. I'm gonna get a whole new lighting setup. I'm gonna get myself a capture card. I mean, I'm still gonna have this light shining on me, but I'm gonna try to have like a blue ambience of a light that kind of hangs overhead. Um, and I'm just gonna try streaming once a week, and I'm also gonna try something else. Is that I'm gonna try and record myself playing, shorter indie-based games. I'm gonna try that just to see how it works. But yeah, something I'm really excited. I'm gonna because I've been watching a lot of 8-Bit Ryan as of recently. To which, guys, if you haven't seen him, check him out. He's hilarious. Um, but I've been watching a lot of 8-Bit Ryan recently, and I was like, you know what? I want to try and branch out because I love me some video games. Oh no, I have myself a booster, Eberos, and my booster is terrific. I love my internet booster. And I'm getting a call from someone, but I'm not gonna pick up. Are there any areas of film you'd explore more than you haven't already? Another strange thing is Coogan's Run. I've explored pretty much every aspect of film when I was in film school. The only aspect I didn't go into is maybe costume design. Otherwise, I wouldn't. Well, actually, no. Okay, costume design, makeup, and hairstyling. Those are the three things that I did not go into in terms of film school. Otherwise, I did DIT stuff. I did lighting, grip, editing, acting, directing, writing, cinematography. Um, yeah, I did pretty much every aspect. Also catering, I guess, and I did also production design, producing. I've done every aspect of filmmaking for short films. So yeah, the only ones I haven't done are makeup, costuming, and hairstyling. That's about it. Yeah, I could see that. My favorite movie shot of all time. My favorite movie shot of all time was the shot that inspired me to go into filmmaking. I'm gonna pull it up for you guys. Actually, give me 1 second. I'll pull it up for you guys. Give me one moment. Let's see. It's a really dumb shot, but I think it's a phenomenal shot nonetheless. That's actually a good question right there. Give me 1 second if I can find it. I don't know if you'll be able to see it. That's a really low quality image. That's not the best image. Can I put it full screen? Nope. No, hold up. Save image. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm pulling it up. Don't worry, I'm pulling it up. Okay, so I don't know if you guys can see it clearly. That is my favorite movie shot of all time right there. If you guys can see that. That's my favorite movie shot of all time from A Clockwork Orange. Yeah. That shot was the shot that inspired me to go into filmmaking right there. That was a shot. It's a slow motion shot of Alex and his droogs, and it takes place after a part where basically his gang, they want to do more high profile crimes, and Alex says, well, no, if we do that, we're going to be stupid for doing so. So then he basically he can tell from right there that his gang wants to essentially be better than him at leading. So what does he do? He attacks his gang, but doesn't kill them. And he says, "Okay, have we learned our lesson here?" And they're like, "Yes, we have," but they still portray him in like a couple of scenes afterwards. But it's a brilliant fucking movie. Clockwork Orange is my second favorite movie of all time. It's disturbing, Paul Smith, yes, but it is an amazing movie. Amazing movie. My brother was in Clockwork Orange. Of course, you'd mention that, Eberobros. Um, which Tarantino movie do I think has the best ending? Oh God. Um, Pulp Fiction is a great one. Inglourious Bastards is an amazing one. When Brad Pitt says, "You know what? I think this just might be my masterpiece," because I think it is Tarantino's masterpiece, Inglourious Bastards. I also think that Once Upon a Time in Hollywood has a badass ending. I would also say I think Kill Bill Volume 2 is a very cathartic ending, if you ask me. I know there's a lot of people that don't like the ending of that movie. Also, Reservoir Dogs is a phenomenal ending, so I can't quite say. I've not seen Barry Lyndon actually. Um, my favorite Martin Scorsese movie, Taxi Driver. Cannot get enough of that movie. I love that movie to death. I'm not even kidding. But yeah, starting next month, guys, I'm going to attempt to start streaming video games once a week, and I'm gonna start doing more indie game stuff as a way to branch out my channel. I think the best movie ending I've seen in recent memory, obviously Avengers Endgame. But other than that, I'd probably say Joker, honestly. Joker for me. Who do you think the next big bad is going to be in the MCU? Um, maybe the Mandarin? They do mention the Mandarin's going to be in Shang-Chi. Um, they have to bring Galactus in at some point. They have to. Um, or maybe Doctor Doom, maybe? But they have to bring in Galactus at some point, knowing that they have the Fantastic Four in there. But I can see Shang-Chi being in there now, like the legit Shang-Chi, because Shang-Chi is one powerful guy. Best that I get, Lucas. I'll talk to you and Alex about that soon. Favorite Sonic game? Probably the original Sonic. Yes, I agree, Andy. I agree it did. Most overrated movie for you. Shape of Water is overrated? Okay, this is what I'll say about Shape of Water. Do I think it's a great movie? Yes. Do I think it should have won Best Picture? No. For me, Best Picture should have won to Three Billboards Outside Ebbing, Missouri. That or Dunkirk. I think that Shape of Water is a great movie, but there are some things in that movie that I think hold it back. Like the Cold War subplot thing, I think it could have been cut entirely from it because I was expecting a straight up romance film, and we got that sort of, but there was so much more screen time spent on the Cold War aspect and the whole subplot involving the roommate's character who was gay. They didn't really go into that so much. I mean, they go into it a little bit, but it was just one scene. I wish they kind of would have gone to that a bit more. Shape of Water is a good movie. Do not get me wrong. Good movie, nonetheless. No, I don't. No, I think Marvel movies can be just as impactful as any other film out there. But honestly, I think I don't want to put more light on the fumes or the light on the fire, or I don't want to put more flames on those fires already so big in terms of that topic. But I will say that Marvel films can be just as impactful as other films out there, depending on the movie itself. Oh god, In Bruges is so good. I love In Bruges. I tried to show my buddy Sarah that last night, and she was like, honestly, I'm not so much into comedies. I was like, all right, that's fair enough. That's fair. Um, yes, yes, we have. Well, I'm trying to think of it, Raymond. I'm trying to think of it. My most overrated movie. I mean, I can say of the last ticket, it was a Ghost Story. Um, if you want, I can definitely answer the thing of the last decade. It's the Ghost Story. I wanted to love that film. I love A24's movies, but that film was boring to the T, if you ask me. I couldn't get into it. A Ghost Story is just it looks good. The performances are fine when there is acting in it, and I love visual storytelling, but it was just fucking boring. I There were so many times throughout that film into which characters are just standing still, and there's just a still shot, and I was just thinking, um, is there something going on here? Come on. And when something finally happened, I was like, oh, because like I'm not joking with you guys at the screen for that film. It was the scene where I don't want to spoil it, but let me just say one of the characters is in a morgue, and this person leaves the frame, and it's a still shot of a person on a bed, and it felt like it was there for like 5 to 10 minutes. And I thought, and I legitimately thought that the film stopped, and I was just like, and I remember a couple of people were just like, so others were bored of that movie too. That pie, oh my, that I didn't think that pie scene was gonna end. That pie scene, I got why it was in there, but that went on for so long. 8 fucking minutes, Jesus. Um, Not really, Andy. I don't really think so. It depends on how the humor is done. Like Guardians was great. Thor Ragnarok nailed it with the humor. Um, I think that the MCU has a way of doing the humor, which I think works. Not it doesn't work always, not all the time, but are there some times where they try and fit in a joke just for the sake of it? Yeah, but I think it works for the most part. That pie scene, American Pie, well, that's different. It's a funny scene, but different. Favorite Spielberg drama, by the way, Hector, Schindler's List, easily. I saw your comment, Billy. Don't worry. This just gonna be another Paranormal Activity movie. Yeah, I know, dude. And we all thought that the Ghost Dimension was gonna be the last one. Stupid. Yeah, we don't need another one. We really don't. It ended with a Ghost Dimension, was supposed to be the finale, and it just felt like another Ghost. It just felt like another Paranormal Activity movie, which I just thought, are you kidding me? Really? Battle Royale, yes, Battle Royale is my favorite foreign film of all time. It's one of my favorite movies, by the way. I fucking love Battle Royale so much. It's brilliant. Okay, never got into Paranormal Activity. Um, am I gonna get HBO Max? No. I don't see the point in it. I know that Zack Snyder's Justice League is gonna be on there, but I don't see a point in it. I really don't. Um, Imagine if, oh my god, if Tarantino made an MCU film, that'd be hardcore. Holy shit. Um, SpongeBob on the Run. I'm excited for the movie nonetheless, so we'll have to see. The Strangers is great. Strangers Pray at Night? No. Hector, you're not missing anything from the last Paranormal Activity. Trust me, you're not missing a damn thing. It's such a bad movie. It's terrible. There's just there's no tension in the last movie. There isn't at all. Mm-hmm. Goddamn Skippy, I'm excited for Bill and Ted Face the Music. Are you kidding me? I love the original Bill and Ted so much. It's such an amazing movie. Bogus Journey is a fun movie, but Excellent Adventure is fucking amazing. It's one of my favorite movies, to be honest. Tiffany, if you saw my ranking video, my MC ranking, you would know what that is. And then, come on, you saw it. You saw that video. You should know, Tiffany. Wait a minute, you didn't like him in The Matrix, Raymond? Are you serious? Or Speed, for that matter? Walk the Line, yes, terrific movie, Walk the Line. Absolutely terrific. By the way, I want to tell you guys, in terms of video game stuff coming soon, so in terms of reviews, so The Last of Us Part 2 is coming this weekend. Um, I am gonna play Little Hope. I want to play Maneater, and I want to play Streets of Rage 4. I want to play those games. Oh, I said after John Wick? Okay, that's understandable. Um, I want to play Cyberpunk 2077, obviously. I know there's another Bloodstained game coming out soon, to which reminds me I need to play Curse the Moon on my PS4 or Switch. And also Deadly Premonition 2 comes out this month, which I need to play the first one. And yes, I have. But yeah, another strange thing is I love my movie stuff, although I'm excited about getting into the video game stuff on my channel. I'm really excited about it. Oh, something else I want to plug for you guys really quick. So, I've been doing this podcast for a couple of weeks now with my boss Nathan from Flick Direct, and he's been having me watch older films like Highlander, Broken Arrow. I saw Face Off for the first time finally, which I fucking loved. And also had me watch The Craft. If you guys want to listen to like a generational take from like an older person to like to a much younger person on movies. Guys, subscribe to the Flick That podcast on if you have iTunes, Spotify, or Apple Podcast. It's such a fun podcast. I just want to let you all know it's a lot of fun. Actually, very soon, Nathan and I are going to be talking about Frozen 2. So yeah. So yes, I just wanted to give you guys that plug. The podcast is so much fun. So you can find it on you can find it on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and also Anchor FM as well. So yeah. Rocketman or Walk the Line. Oh, I don't know actually. I mean, both films are terrific. Um, I have to see Walk the Line again to be honest. I have no idea. In Eberabros, I agree. Keanu Reeves has been in both good and bad, but when he is in great movies, he is terrific. Apple Pie, no. And I agree, Raymond. It should have absolutely been that movie. I agree. If Hasbro can pull it off, do I think Power Rangers could be it? Maybe. I could see that happening. I'd love to see that. I'd love to see that. Um, have I seen Coffee and Kareem? No, I have not. People are still going to parties. Dude, trust me, Hector, I don't get it either. I was never a party guy myself. I mean, I go out with friends, but we never have straight up parties. I was never to the party scene either. Never was. Never was into drinking at all. But yeah, it's never gone to the party scene myself, dude. Trust me. Never got into it. Favorite French movie? I mean, I would say in Incendie. Incendie. Incendie is terrific. It's from Denis Villeneuve, actually. Incendie is so it's amazing. That's the first thing that came to my mind. Again, I just love Denis Villeneuve, so. Uh, Downfall I've heard is terrific. I need to see that movie. Old Boy is also amazing. I've never seen City of God. I need to see it. Have I been to Las Vegas? No, but I want to go badly. Probably when everything starts to cool down slightly, even more so. I know I'm planning a trip with Gary. We'll see though. Well, it's French Canadian. It's French Canadian. Ensondy is a French Canadian movie, if I remember correctly. Is it? It's French Canadian, right? It's French Canadian, right? I think it is. Some great French Canadian movies, Jose. I would say Ensondy immediately. I would also, well, Quebec. I mean, Quebec. They still speak French there, if I remember correctly, don't they? They still speak French, if I remember correctly. Um, I'd also say Polytechnique. Um, trying to think of what else. I'm just thinking of Denis Villeneuve's movies, to be honest. Also, what's the scariest? I haven't seen Strangers in a long time, but I would just probably say that entire setup for when they're being watched the whole time because there's nothing more frightening than knowing that there's somebody looking into your windows the whole time and you're not even realizing it. That's kind of felt about Black Christmas, actually. Um, oh, Polytechnique is it's it's a hard movie to watch, but it's a very important movie to watch. It's and the thing I love about Polytechnique is that Denis, I should review that movie at some point. But Polytechnique is a movie that even though it's about a massacre, they they filmed it black and white so they can minimize the effect of the blood, but you can still feel the impact of the events nonetheless. And it's a depressing movie, it is, but it's terrific though. It really is. Have I ever traveled outside the country? I've traveled outside. I mean, I went to the Bahamas, not the Bahamas, but Costa Rica, if that counts. Otherwise, I've never been to Europe, Asia, or anything like that. My dad has, and I am jealous, like really jealous about that one. Shad Gaspar, I no, I not familiar with him actually. Um, I have not seen Into the Void, but I've heard good things about it actually. Um, yeah, that's what I've been told. Someone just said, Eberobros, I've been told Canada's amazing. I want to go there so badly one day. I want to go to Montreal. I want to go to Quebec. I've heard it's beautiful to say the least. Costa Rica, it's been a long time since I've been there, but it's nice. I went there last when I was a kid. I think I was maybe I want to say um probably it's like a year or two after the first Harry Potter movie came out. So maybe it was then. Yeah. But it was nice. It was beautiful actually. I went snorkeling and everything. It was great. I loved it. Wish I could go back. I have visited Mexico one time. I was a baby, but I remember it being fun. Go to Vancouver. I want to visit Canada. I'm telling you, man. I want to visit Canada. I want to visit Vancouver. I want to visit everywhere. Could have Canada to punch Justin Bieber. No, I wouldn't do that. I'm not a fan of Justin Bieber, but would I physically harm him? No, come on. I would never do that. Oh, it absolutely has. I've heard good things about The Outsider. I've heard good things. Okay, guys, I'll be here for another 5 minutes and afterwards, gotta cut it because I gotta get my notes down for my review of *Da 5 Bloods*, which, by the way, love that movie. So let's take in a couple questions, by the way. Unless if you guys want to ask of what's going on in terms of the best of what movie reviews I have coming up, or maybe what game reviews I have coming up. Because I don't think I have any other updates besides trying to branch out more into gaming. My review of *Da 5 Bloods*, Last of Us Part 2. I might review Face Off actually next week, and I have my late reviews roundup coming up next week as well. So there's that. Do I think Michael Keaton will reprise his role of Batman? I mean, to be fair, I don't know. Would it be cool to see that? Yes. If they do it like a multiverse type of thing, I could see it working, but they'd have to really write it to the point where it's not distracting you from the rubber pants in Batman, I feel like. Emma, why'd you say that name? Sorry, I had to do it. I loved *Da 5 Bloods*, man. It's a phenomenal movie. I loved it. Okay, Raymond, I do want to see Hard Boiled, so um, I'll check out Hard Boiled soon at that point because I really want to see it. It's a damn shame that after Mission Impossible 2 and Paycheck, that John Woo was done with Hollywood because Face Off felt like John Woo was given the freedom for whatever he wanted to do, but for some reason, I guess afterwards Hollywood was like, okay, we get to what you want to do, but let's go what do we want to do, all right? And I was just like, come on, guys, really? It's just bullshit to say the least. I will say this: I have seen that one shot take in Hard Boiled. Oh my god, it's amazing to say the least. Oh, I remember that. I remember that, Kevin. I remember it very well. Really? You think Hard Target is? Wow, I need to see Hard Target. I think Face Off was not only just phenomenal, but it's a badass movie. Um, let's see. Yeah, I'll keep going until like a minute, like 1 hour and 5 minutes. Let's see. Oh yeah, I know. My boss loves Broken Arrow, and he loves. Well, I mean, actually, no, he loves Broken Arrow the most. But we both agreed that Mission Impossible 2, not good. Who would you want to meet in real life? Um, I mean, I've met plenty of celebrities in real life. I mean, I met Josh Gad last year. One of the nicest, one of the most humble guys. I met Carrie Elwes last year. I met the villains from John Wick, Mark Dacascos, and Aisha Kate Dillon. Really cool people. I met Kitty Sarife from Annabelle Comes Home. So sweet in person, and still to say the best interview I've ever had. I met I can't think of her name for some reason. She was in The Conjuring, but she was also in the Nutcracker movie, the most recent one that came out. Um, the fuck is her name? I can't think of her name, but she was also in Interstellar. I can't think of her damn name. Does he give you warm hugs? I actually asked him, is like, what quote do people say when it comes to Frozen? And he says, well, I get a lot of, I'll want a warm hug. He actually said that to me during the interview, which was great. Hey, movie geek, I'm doing very well. My favorite Blu-ray release? I don't know actually. There's been a lot of great ones. Where are you? What else are you into besides film and video games? Reading comics sometimes. I just surf the web and go on a lot of video game websites, honestly. Hanging out with buddies, listening to Metallica, and just jamming out to rock. That's about it. Mackenzie Foy, thank you. Thank you, Tiffany. Yes, I met Mackenzie Foy. So nice. And I met Tyler Perry. Nice guy, but as a filmmaker, different thoughts on that. And no, I have not watched this new series. I have not watched that series actually at all, Billy. Dua Lipa, never heard of it. Never heard. I just realized that my camera keeps going in and out of focus. My apologies, guys. Let's see. Tyler Perry is terrific on Gone Girl. Yes, and also in that minor role that he had in Star Trek. Otherwise, as a director, I think he's terrible. He's a really nice guy. He's really cool in person, but as a director, no. Craven. Craven could be a very interesting villain. Okay, dream car. Okay, you guys are gonna laugh at me when it comes to this. My dream car is the Nissan Skyline GTR from Too Fast, Too Furious. I've always wanted it since I've seen it. I have not seen the package. I have not. Alex Cross never saw it. Let's see. Really interesting. I'll have to really check them out then. You met Ethan Hawke? Oh, that's awesome. Oh, I met Joel Edgerton. For my first press junket, I met him when I saw Gringo. Really cool guy. Because I remember I actually said to fun fact to you guys. So, I met Joel Edgerton and his brother Nash Edgerton. Really cool people. And I remember after it ended, I was like, "Hey, this was my first interview." And he was like, "Oh, really? I guess we just hope you pop your cherry, eh?" And I was laughing my ass off. He's such a cool dude. He's really, really cool. How many times have I cried in movies and video games? Too many times. Too many times. Favorite Lady Gaga hit? Probably Poker Face, if I'm being honest. Poker Face, that's probably the cliche choice. I'd say that in Bad Romance. I love Bad Romance. Warrior's terrific. Um, yeah, Warrior is amazing. I even liked The Way Back a lot as well. So what you guys love? Best SpongeBob episode? Oh God. I actually don't know. Band Geeks is a brilliant episode. Sailor Mouth is makes me laugh every time I see it. Um, the episode where they were trying to make a barn Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy movie makes me laugh. Did someone say boom? It makes me laugh every time I see it. And also when SpongeBob goes to meet Santa for the first time, oh my god. I don't need it. I don't need it. I don't need it. I need it. I laugh so hard every time I see that. It's fucking brilliant. I have played The Last of Us 2. My review of it with my buddy Gary will be coming this weekend. We're recording the review tonight, actually. Alrighty, guys, we got about a minute left. Yeah. Have you seen my review for Billy? I thought it was a very good movie, A Star is Born. However, I didn't love it. It wasn't in my top 10. Didn't love it. I thought it was a very good movie. I thought it was if not a kind of great movie. I just didn't get the hype, to be honest. And the strange thing is, I did not cry in the end. Something build up. Sorry about that. No, I never cried during that movie. I never did. God dang, there's so much throat. Yeah, I wanted Love a Star is Born, but I was just like, I I knew if you guys have seen it, I knew the lead was gonna die. I knew he was gonna commit suicide. I knew he was. There was such blatant foreshadowing in the beginning. I was just like, he's gonna hang himself, isn't he? And sure enough, I was right. Yeah, I'm okay. Just random stuff in my throat, but I'm all good. Alrighty, guys. So that's gonna conclude for this new AMA. I really appreciate that you guys once again tuned in for my next AMA. But stay tuned, guys, for my review of Defy Bloods, which will be coming out tonight. Stay tuned for Gary's night review of The Last of Us Part 2. Keep in tune for next week for the late reviews Rana video. Also subscribe to the Flick That podcast, which is a lot of fun. Tune in Saturday morning for when I'm gonna be talking about The Last of Us 2 spoiler stuff. There's so much gonna be going on in the next couple of days, guys. But guys, once again, thank you all so much, and I will see you guys next time. Stay safe out there, guys. Love you all.